First tonight, the incredible stories you haven't heard from the fire engine that carried Houston's biggest stars during the Astros Parade of Champions. From the players to the crowd and that trophy, it was legendary. Tonight, a new perspective from this man over there, okay, standing right behind Carlos Correa, the guy in charge of Houston Fire Truck Tower 69. Melissa Correa tracked down Captain Jeff Jacobs.
We were expecting people on the sidewalks. We weren't expecting that PD was going to continually have to part the Red Sea and push crowd away. It was amazing. You know, Jason Dennis, my driver, did a fabulous job leading the way.
Shout out to Jason Dennis and Captain Jacobs with the play of the day.
At one point, actually, Dallas Keuchel held the trophy up over his head and almost hit a traffic signal as we're driving underneath it. So thankfully, I'm grabbing him by the shirt, telling him, get down, get down, get down, and we managed to save the trophy and thankfully one of our ace pitchers.
And then there's a story of Jose Altuve. The second baseman was running late. He stopped the firefighter and asked,
how do I get the Minute Maid? Well, I had already had one of my Houston Fire hats ready, brand new clean one, perfect, ready to go, and I handed it to him and said, here, wear this. He took one look at it, put it on his head, and I told him, go that way.
And that's the voice of Alex Bregman yelling, "We love you." The captain had to tell the baseball player to look up because the sea of fans went vertical.
People in the streets were crying and literally just screaming, just wanting a tiny piece of seeing what was driving by. When we drive by, people that couldn't be there, you'd watch way out in the crowd. They would be running to try to get up near anywhere they could and pushing forward just to be close to that trophy and to see their heroes. It was pretty spectacular to be a part of that.
And yes, that is the captain's hand on that World Series trophy.
I mean, I would imagine it being a little heavier than it probably is, but it wasn't that bad.
He accidentally deleted the video as he took a screen grab of the moment he handed the bling back to Bregman.
And then whenever George Springer would hold the trophy up, the MVP chants, it felt like your ears were literally probably going to bleed or burst. It was that loud. I've never heard anything like it in my life.
On top of Tower 69, near Dallas Keuchel, Alex Bregman, behind Numero Uno, and right next to
Carlos Correa's fiance,
Captain Jeff Jacobs, earned history.
It was luck. They called, they wanted to use our truck, and thankfully I was on duty.
A day later, dried streaks from champagne run down the windows. Astros pride is still stuck in the grill.
You know, I got to speak to some of the players. I got to shake hands and do things that I think a lot of people will never have the opportunity to do. So I don't have any regrets about the experience. It was amazing.
Standing for Houston, Melissa Correa, KHOU 11 News.
Wow, there's so much more with Captain Jacobs that we don't have time for here, and Melissa Correa asked a ton of more questions. Watch the full interview now with this story on KHOU.com.